Okay, call reluctance. Yeah. We have it sometimes, sometimes we don't, but it's always nice to have a little something you can do just in that one moment where you feel like, rather than make a call, I might want to do something just a little bit different, a little creative, right? So we're going to talk about that here right now on the Mortgage Loan Officer podcast, brought to you by the Mortgage Marketing Animals. I'm your host, Frank Garay. I'm here today with Whitney Schmidt. She was on Loan Officer Breakfast Club with us a couple weeks back, and she came up with this thing, and everybody was kind of like, what? What is this you're talking about? What is this thing? And we were talking about Thor's hammer. We were talking about making calls to agents. Somebody popped up and said they had some call reluctance. And then Whitney, you chimed in and said, hey, try this once in a while. I've been doing it and it's kind of fun and it gets a good response. And before we get into that, how long you been in the business, Whitney?
3 years.
3 years. So you've been in for a while. What company are you with? Let's give props to the company. Who are you with?
I just recently took an offer with Stockton Mortgage.
Stockton Mortgage. Great. You're out here in California?
I'm actually in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. You got a Stockton out there, huh? We got a Stockton out here too. So good enough.
Yeah,
And you're an originator, full-time originator?
I am.
Okay, great. Good enough. So Whitney, walk me through this. So we were on Breakfast Club and we had a newer originator and we were discussing the call reluctance thing. And, obviously on Breakfast Club, we've got a whole bunch of people chiming in on how to get past that. And you said something that was kind of neat is that you wound up sending a particular text message or two, and you had a great response to it. What? Okay. And I just want to prep everybody. We're talking about a gizmo and gadget here. So this particular podcast is about a particular gadget that Whitney is using, and it's just super simple and cute, and it's given some good results. So first of all, what's the gadget? What is it?
It's an app that you can download on your phone, iPhone, Android, and it's called Bitmoji.
Bitmoji.
Mm-hmm.
Bitmoji. So it's free, right?
It is.
Okay, so it's a free app. It's called Bitmoji. That's Bitmoji. That's Bravo, India, Tango, Mike, Oscar, Juliet, India. Just so you know, I was in the Navy, so I can talk like that. Okay, right? Yeah. So Bitmoji. What is it? What does it do?
Essentially, you create your own avatar, an
Uh-huh.
animated version of you,
Yeah.
and it populates your avatar into hundreds of different stickers from good mornings to happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and it's just another way of sending a text message without actually sending a text message.
So okay, so it creates you create an avatar of yourself. So it looks like you, like a cartoon of you.
Yep.
And then inside, like you said, there's all these stickers. So there's like a happy birthday sticker, and it's a cartoon of you that says happy birthday or whatever. And it might be exploding cakes in the background or whatever the case may
Exactly.
be.
Yep.
And there's like gazillions of those in there. And so does it like when I'm going to send a text to somebody, and I can hit the little smiley face on my keyboard, that's where kind of the little emojis and stuff pop up. Are they all in
Yep.
there? Is that where they
Yep.
wind up?
Exactly. You'll see your symbols, the smiley faces, gifts for some that have gifts, and then you're going to see your little avatar face, and you click on it, and it opens up an entire library of all the
Of
stickers.
all kinds of interesting, fun things. And so it's almost like pretty much anything you can think of saying, like have a great day or hope you're well or
My
how
battery's
fun.
gone, and you're dead laying on the ground, and there's this battery that's at low fuel.
So and guys, I went inside and I looked, and it's really there's just a ton of these things. So let's get to the point. We were
Mhm.
talking about call reluctance, and how did this come up in a call reluctance conversation? This Bitmoji and using that. What did we discuss?
So we were discussing I had kind of piggybacked off of a new loan officer that was speaking with you about call reluctance. And I had chimed in saying something fun I do to kind of keep the momentum and be efficient with it. But it's your seventh voicemail you've left. It's the seventh answering machine that you've talked to. And sometimes doing something different and out of the box is cool and maybe puts a smile on somebody's face. And so that's what I do for those that I can't get a hold of and are probably swiping the right as soon as I see my number. I just send them a thinking of you, have a good day. My favorite one is me poking their screen saying poke, hi. And I've gotten responses from it. Hey, so sorry. I've been in listings all day. I saw you call last week. I have a lead for you. I haven't forgotten about you. So it's just kind of another way to present yourself.
I love this because first of all, you're not afraid to make the calls. That's obvious, right? You're a caller. So you make the calls and you're talking about, well, I'm on week 7 with this agent and all I've gotten is voicemails. And we all know that that's still powerful to leave the voicemail on Breakfast Club. Even today, it was the same story. We had a gentleman, his name was Yaya, and he was on there and he said, man, it was like my 4th or 5th email to the guy, or I'm sorry, voicemail I dropped for this particular agent. And then finally he called me back and saying, you wore me down, basically. Okay, let's get together, right? So we know that works, but I feel what you're saying. It's kind of like you're getting to like voicemail 8 or 9 or something like that. You don't have to do something different, right? So you'd send them a text message, but you use one of these Bitmojis as kind of a fun way to, because normally you could send a text, hi, left you a message, blah, blah, blah. But instead you send like this fun creative image of an avatar of you poking them, like poking them. Hey,
like,
you
hello.
like, hello, what's going on? And then you've had agents respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
The cooler thing is you can also invite them to join you. And I've had a few agents say, what is this? Absolutely. And lo and behold, all of a sudden you have stickers, not with just your Bitmoji, but theirs too. And that's really fun.
Okay, so hang on. So I get an agent to go, oh, this is cute. Right on. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's Bitmoji. You can get it. And then somehow we can connect together in that. And now I get a whole new library of Bitmojis in my phone that have me and this agent together.
Yep. You pretty much say, hey, will you be my friend? And then you become friends, and so do your Bitmojis.
And
It's
so
the cutest thing ever.
now you could, like, if you're working with those agents with clients, you guys could send your dual Bitmojis to those clients, like through the transaction or something. Like Frank and Sally saying hi.
I have one on closing day. I group everybody together and I have a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
And I'm in a tux and I always just say happy closing day. And it's kind of the hurrah.
Nice. Cool. Well, I love it. I mean, I think it's neat. I haven't done a gizmo gadget podcast in a while. And when we were on Breakfast Club and you brought up, that's just such a cool one. It's such a simple thing. Sometimes gizmos and gadgets can be complex, and they're costly and, very involved. And I love the fact that this is so simple. It's absolutely free. It's kind of ridiculously stupid, which makes it so awesome, and you're using it in such a cool way, which is all right, man. This is my 9th call or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and send one of these really cute, fun Bitmojis to the agent and see what happens. And you're getting agents to respond, sorry, thanks for that, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, Whitney, I got to tell you, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing this with us. And I'm guys, if you're listening to us on Apple or iTunes or whatever, Spotify, wherever you're listening to us, again, it's Bitmoji. It's an app in your app store. It's completely free. Doesn't matter Apple or Android. Bitmoji, Bitmoji. Really, I got it myself while I was talking to Whitney and got it installed, made an avatar while we were talking. So it was really fast and easy to get done. But I can totally see how this would be a lot of fun, especially with Thor's Hammer calls and with our clients, right, that we're working with, where we just can send them kind of cool, fun little things here and there. Of course, it doesn't take the place of the phone call. Nothing does. But this kind of, the way you're using it, Whitney, is so clever to just kind of drop it in once in a while, is to break it up, right? Just to break it up a little bit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Well, Whitney, you have fun out there. Where are you again? Kentucky?
I am.
Kentucky. Are you a fan of whiskey?
Or
bourbon? Kentucky's bourbon, right? Kentucky bourbon. Right. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I used to be a big fan of that. Not so much anymore. Actually, I probably am a fan, but just don't visit it that much anymore. But all right, Whitney. Hey, thanks so much for sharing this with us. I really appreciate that. So, guys, go check it out. Bitmoji. It's in the App Store. It's super easy. A great way to kind of break up the grind, if you will, of making the repetitive calls to the agents, et cetera, and just to throw them something kind of fun, a little Bitmoji once in a while. Really, really neat thing. Whitney, thanks so much for joining us and sharing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Frank.
All right, you guys have a fabulous, fabulous day. Don't forget to join us at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. That's loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. It's every Monday through Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It's a live, free, absolutely free coaching Zoom call with hundreds of originators there. Whitney, I don't know if you know this. I think it was Monday. We had over 300 on the Zoom call. 300 were on the Zoom call alone, let alone what was ever on Facebook as well. So just it's a really, really great time. And it's excellent. It's very inspirational and motivational. It will keep you on track doing the right things that we should be doing all the time. So join us there, loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. And I'd also encourage you to contact the main office at Mortgage Marketing Animals for absolutely free and get into the daily success plan. Learn all about the daily success plan. What we call the DSP, go to dailysuccessplan.com, dailysuccessplan.com, absolutely free phone call. You'll know exactly what to do Monday through Thursday. And that way, when you jump on Loan Officer Breakfast Club with us, everything will make even more sense. So with that, again, we're going to get on out of here. You guys have a great one. Talk to you next week here from the Mortgage Loan Officer Podcast. Adios.